Hey y'all, welcome to our video sharing with you the 8 best coconut cocktails. Stick around if you want to see how this beautiful, delicate ingredient can be incorporated into a wide variety of cocktails that take you from the summer to the warm weather of the late summer. Stick around. After these short messages, we'll be right back. You already know coconut works really well in summer cocktails. It's the perfect choice to reach for when you are sitting by the pool, sipping on something tropical. You don't want to be behind your desk in your cubicle, wherever. You want to be on the beach under a coconut tree. Here in Texas, it's warm enough year round. I could drink these cocktails all year long, but they really make their money in the dead of the summer when you're sitting by the pool. Most people think of coconut with rum. Our list is going to include a wide variety of base spirits that show you that coconut can mix well with all sorts of friends. To start off our list, number 8, the worst of the best coconut cocktails, we're gonna hit you with a coconut daiquiri. Daiquiris have their origin in the turn of the 20th century in Cuba. The daiquiri is a sour that has stood the test of time. It's 3 ingredients, lime juice, sugar, rum, that when combined make such a nice flavor combination that 120 years later, we're still drinking daiquiris today. The daiquiri is the perfect platform to build new flavors on, to give a twist to. But a delicate flavor like coconut is the perfect combination. It makes for a wonderful addition to an otherwise unimpeachable cocktail, the daiquiri. I highly recommend you try this one when you're sitting poolside, trying to stay cool this summer. To make your coconut daiquiri, add 3/4 of an ounce of toasted coconut syrup to your shaker tin. Next, add 2 ounces of light rum and 3/4 of an ounce of lime juice. Add ice to your shaker tin. Shake hard for 10 seconds and strain into a chilled coupe. Garnish with a lime wedge. Classic. Cheers to this coconut daiquiri. Coming in at number 7 on our list of the best coconut cocktails, the Miami Vice. Miami Vice. Invented by Don Johnson in 1980. No, I'm just kidding. Boomers are gonna be like, great, I love Don Johnson. My mom loved Don Johnson. Thought he was super hot. And he was. The Miami Vice is a mashup of 2 classic cocktails. One of them was our number 8 cocktail, the daiquiri. It's a strawberry daiquiri combined with a Piña Colada, which is another great cocktail. Foreshadowing, huh? But when you combine these 2 classic cocktails into the Miami Vice, what you have is a really, really fun, accessible, very tropical flavors, strawberry, coconut, lime, pineapple. There's just no way you can go wrong with these flavors. Plus, it's blended. What is there not to like about the Miami Vice? To make a Miami Vice, add 1.5 ounces of toasted coconut syrup to your blender. Next, add an ounce of dark rum, an ounce of light rum, 1.25 ounces of pineapple juice, 4 strawberries, and a couple of dashes of aromatic bitters. Add a cup of ice to your blender and turn that bad boy on. After 10 or 15 seconds of blending, you should have a really smooth, creamy texture on your Miami Vice. Pour your cocktail into a small hurricane glass and garnish with fresh strawberries. Nothing beats a Miami Vice in the dog days of summer. Coming in at number 6 on our list, the Maid. You thought we were only gonna do rum? Not today! This one comes to us courtesy of Elizabeth Weiss at the Whistler Bar in Chicago, another great cocktail city. This one uses tequila. It's another sour, kind of like the daiquiri, and it combines our classic gum syrup, which gives a really nice, rich texture, with a wonderful coconut profile and lime juice. It's simple, it's elegant, it's very, very tasty, and it's a perfect way to beat the heat this summer. To make the Maid cocktail, add 3/4 of an ounce of toasted coconut syrup to your shaker tin. Next, add a 1/4 ounce of classic gum syrup, 2 ounces of Blanco tequila, and 3/4 of an ounce of fresh lime juice. Add ice to your shaker tin. Shake for 10 seconds and strain into a chilled rocks glass over ice. Garnish with a cucumber. It's a nice touch. Enjoy your Maid cocktail. Cheers. Now at number 5 on our list, the coconut and passion fruit mojito. Like the coconut daiquiri down there at number 8, the mojito is another classic cocktail from Cuba. It's essentially a daiquiri build, but you muddle mint and add club soda to make it a highball. It's that much more refreshing with the bright, fresh mint. When we add 2 powerhouse flavors like coconut and passion fruit to the mix, the mojito is taken to new heights. Truly spectacular stuff we're doing here. To make this delicious cocktail, add half an ounce of toasted coconut syrup to your shaker tin. Next, add a 1/4 ounce of tropical passion fruit syrup, 2 ounces of a high character light rum, 3/4 of an ounce of fresh lime juice. Add ice to your shaker tin and short shake for 5 seconds. Double strain into a chilled highball glass filled with ice and top with club soda. Garnish with a mint sprig and find your cabana. Cheers. Number 4 on our list, just outside the medals, the Road Town Gimlet. This cocktail is right on the bottle. We tell you how to make it. Very, very simple, very straightforward cocktail. The build of this cocktail is very similar to a daiquiri. The aromatic, delicate, almost floral nature of coconut is perfectly complemented by the herbaceous, aromatic qualities of gin. When combined with lime juice, it really punches everything up. It makes for a really delightful sour. Delicious stuff we're talking about here. We stumbled on this combination when we were developing cocktails for this product, and we couldn't be happier. It's a great, great cocktail, and we encourage you to try it. Making a Road Town Gimlet couldn't be easier. Add 3/4 of an ounce of toasted coconut syrup to your shaker tin. Next, add 2 ounces of gin and an ounce of fresh lime juice. Fill with ice and shake for 10 seconds. Strain into a chilled coupe and garnish with a lime wheel. Enjoy this Liber Original, the Road Town Gimlet. Cheers. Our bronze medal winner, we're in the medal. These cocktails are truly kick-ass. This one comes courtesy of our friend French Scott Marshall, who invented this cocktail as part of Bacardi's Legacy competition, a huge bartending competition nationwide. It's a huge honor. He won it with the Coki Beach cocktail. This daiquiri riff combines some of my very favorite flavors. It's got rum, it's got lime juice, it's got coconut, it's got allspice, it's got a little bit of cinnamon. This is a really well thought out combination of flavors, and it works perfectly. This is a daiquiri, which came in at number 8 on steroids. It's like the Arnold Schwarzenegger of daiquiris. It's very delicious, and we highly recommend you try it out. To make a Coki Beach cocktail, add 3/4 of an ounce of toasted coconut syrup to your shaker tin. Next, add 1.5 ounces of aged rum like Bacardi 8, 3/4 of an ounce of lime juice, and a 1/4 ounce of allspice dram. Add ice and shake hard for 10 seconds. Strain into a chilled coupe and garnish with ground cinnamon. Enjoy the Coki Beach, one of the best daiquiris you'll ever have. Our silver medal winner, the second best coconut cocktail out there, is the Painkiller cocktail. It was invented at the Soggy Dollar bar in the British Virgin Islands by Daphne Henderson. Legend has it that in order to get to the bar, you could only swim. There was no dock, so you would anchor your boat out kind of off the shore. You would swim into these beautiful white sand beaches. You would walk up to the bar. All your dollars would be soggy as you handed them over to have a cocktail to kind of give yourself a break from this long swim you've been having. And what they gave you was a Painkiller cocktail. They used Pusser's rum, which I suggest you use as well if you want the authentic experience. There's a lot of lore around this cocktail. It's one of the best known coconut cocktails out there. It's definitely worth giving a try, and it belongs near the top of this list. To make your version of the Painkiller, add 3/4 of an ounce of toasted coconut syrup to a cocktail shaker. Next, add 1.5 ounces of aged rum. Something like Pusser's gunpowder rum is recommended. Add 1.5 ounces of fresh pineapple juice and 1/2 ounce of orange juice. Add ice to your shaker and give it a good shake for 10 seconds. Strain into a rocks glass filled with crushed ice. Garnish with grated nutmeg and a citrus of your choice. Sit back and kill the pain with this cocktail. If you've made it this far, you're gonna be rewarded with the #1 coconut cocktail of all time. This is only for those who like getting caught in the rain. What do you think, Alex? Your face is buried in your hands. That's not gonna make it, I bet. The #1 coconut cocktail on our list is the Piña Colada. The history of the Piña Colada, like a lot of these cocktails, pretty murky. Probably it came from a Hilton hotel in San Juan in the mid-50s, but there's another story out there that's about a pirate who mixed, animal pee with his pineapple juice to make it have a special taste or something. Sounds gross, sounds weird, and also sounds less likely than a hotel in San Juan. So we're gonna go with that one. We're gonna go with the San Juan story. Regardless, this combination of flavors, like the gin and tonic, the hurricane, the old fashioned. These cocktails have stood the test of time because these combinations of flavors are so damn good. Pineapple, coconut, rum, maybe a little lime juice. Piña coladas are so tasty. That's it, they're so tasty. These flavors perfectly complement one another, and they add up to the best coconut cocktail you can have. Make yourself one of these, go out and get lost in the rain. To make the quintessential tropical cocktail, the Piña Colada, add 3/4 of an ounce of toasted coconut syrup to your shaker tin. Next, add 2 ounces of rum, 1 ounce of fresh pineapple juice, and 1/2 ounce of lime juice. Fill your shaker tin with ice and shake for 10 seconds. Strain into a snifter filled with crushed ice and garnish with a pineapple and cherry. Cheers to the #1 coconut cocktail, the Piña Colada. Check out this collection of delicious cocktails. Y'all, we are Coco for coconut cocktails here. Try all of these cocktails, tell us what you think, leave comments down in the bottom, and follow us for more great cocktail content. Cheers.
Wow, I can't believe it.
Last name is Sunny.
Huh?